Welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that affects us all: focus. The ability to concentrate on a task at hand, to give it our undivided attention, is a skill that's more important than ever in our fast-paced, distraction-filled world. Focus is the secret ingredient that can help us achieve our goals, whether they're personal, professional, or somewhere in between. Imagine your focus as a spotlight. When it's scattered in different directions, its intensity diminishes. But when it's honed onto one specific area, it's powerful, illuminating everything in its path. That's what we're aiming for here. A focused beam of attention that can help us be more productive, more efficient, and more successful in whatever we undertake. But how to achieve this laser-like focus? Well, it's not about making sweeping changes or overhauling your entire lifestyle. Instead, it's about making small, manageable adjustments. Little tweaks that can lead to significant improvements in your ability to concentrate. Think of it as fine-tuning your mental machinery. Just as a musician might fine-tune their instrument to achieve the perfect sound, we can fine-tune our habits and routines to cultivate a more focused mind. These small changes might not seem like much on their own, but together, they can supercharge your focus, turning that scattered spotlight into a concentrated beam of productivity. So, what are these changes? We'll be exploring 5 key strategies, each one a small but powerful adjustment that can help enhance your focus. From minimizing distractions to practicing mindfulness, breaking tasks into smaller steps, establishing a routine, and taking regular breaks, these tips are designed to help you harness the power of your attention and channel it towards your goals. Remember, focus isn't about forcing your mind to be still. It's about training it to stay where you want it to be, to linger on the tasks and thoughts that matter most to you. And with these tips, you'll be well on your way to doing just that. So, are you ready to supercharge your focus? Let's dive in. The first step to improving focus is to minimize distractions. Distractions are like little thieves, stealing away precious moments of our time and disrupting our focus. They can come in many forms, from a buzzing smartphone to the tempting allure of social media, and even to the noise from the street outside. So, how can we keep these distractions at bay? Let's dive into some effective strategies. Firstly, consider turning off notifications on your devices. Those pings and dings are designed to grab your attention, pulling you away from your task at hand. By silencing these alerts, you're taking control over when and how you engage with your device. Next, it's crucial to designate specific times for checking emails and social media. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly scrolling through our feeds or refreshing our inboxes. By allocating certain times for these activities, you're ensuring they don't seep into and disrupt your focus during your dedicated work time. Now let's talk about your workspace. Creating a dedicated workspace, free from interruptions, can significantly enhance your ability to concentrate. This could be a quiet room, a corner of your living room, or even a local library. The key is to choose a place where you're less likely to be disturbed. Finally, consider using tools like website blockers to limit the time spent on distracting websites. These tools can help you maintain discipline, especially when working online. They allow you to set boundaries on your internet use, keeping you focused on what truly matters. In essence, minimizing distractions is about creating an environment that supports your focus rather than sabotaging it. It's about reclaiming control over your time and attention, and directing them towards your goals. Remember, a distraction-free environment is the first step towards improving your focus. So embrace these strategies and watch as your productivity soars and your goals come within reach. Next up, we have mindfulness, a powerful tool to enhance your focus. Mindfulness, in essence, is all about being fully aware and present in the moment. It's about engaging all your senses, noticing the details, and immersing yourself in the here and now, rather than getting lost in thoughts about the past or future. When you practice mindfulness, you train your mind to focus on one thing at a time. This could be your breath, a phrase, or even the sensation of the wind on your skin. By honing this singular focus, you cultivate a powerful ability to concentrate, which can then be applied to any task at hand. So how can you incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine? Well, it's simpler than you might think. One of the most effective techniques is deep breathing exercises. This involves taking slow, deep breaths, focusing all your attention on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Try doing this for just 2 minutes each day, and you might be surprised at how much calmer and more focused you feel. Another technique is mindful meditation. This doesn't mean you have to sit in silence for hours on end. Even just a few minutes each day can make a difference. Simply find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus your attention on your breath, or a word or phrase. If your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to your focus point. Lastly, try to incorporate mindfulness into everyday activities. This could be while you're eating, walking, or even washing the dishes. Pay attention to the sensations, the sounds, the smells. Notice the details. The more you practice this, the more you'll train your brain to stay focused in other areas of your life as well. Mindfulness isn't just about focus, it's about living in the present and making the most of each moment. So, why not give it a try? You might just find that it not only improves your focus, but also brings a sense of calm and clarity to your day. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by a big task? The solution is to break it down. Imagine staring at a mountain from its base, the peak shrouded in clouds. Daunting, isn't it? But what if you focused not on the whole mountain, but on the path just ahead? Suddenly the journey seems less intimidating. This is the power of breaking tasks into smaller steps. Consider a common task like writing a report. If you view it as a single, colossal task, it can seem overwhelming. But if you break it down into smaller steps, researching, outlining, writing, and revising, it becomes more manageable. Each step is a mini goal that is easier to focus on and accomplish, making the overall task less daunting. Breaking tasks down not only makes them more manageable but also helps to increase your focus. By concentrating on one step at a time, you can give it your full attention, resulting in higher quality work. It's like tuning your radio to a single station, eliminating the noise and static of other tasks that can scatter your focus. But how can you effectively break down your tasks? One way is by using to-do lists. Write down each step needed to complete the task, then cross them off one by one as you accomplish them. This provides a visual representation of your progress and gives you a sense of achievement with each step completed. Another method is using task management apps. These digital tools allow you to organize your tasks, set deadlines, and track your progress. They can even send you reminders and alerts, helping you stay focused and on track. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. The same applies to tasks. Instead of being overwhelmed by the entire project, focus on the next step. This approach makes tasks more manageable, boosts your productivity, and supercharges your focus. Breaking tasks into smaller steps not only makes them manageable but also increases your focus. Routines might seem boring, but they're incredibly effective for improving focus. They provide a structure to our day, helping us to manage our time effectively and reduce decision fatigue, which can drain our mental energy and reduce our ability to focus. Think about it. When you have a set routine, you don't have to constantly make decisions about what to do next. You already know, and that frees up your mind to concentrate on the tasks at hand, rather than getting bogged down in planning and decision-making. Let's start with the basics, your sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day can have a huge impact on your focus and productivity. It helps to regulate your body's internal clock, leading to better sleep quality and more energy during the day. Next, consider scheduling regular breaks throughout your day. This might seem counterintuitive, but taking short breaks can actually improve your focus by giving your brain a chance to rest and recharge. You could take a quick walk, do some stretches, or just relax and enjoy a cup of tea. The key is to step away from your work for a few minutes and give yourself a mental break. And finally, dedicate specific blocks of time to focused work. This is when you'll tackle your most important tasks, free from interruptions and distractions. You might find it helpful to use a time management technique like time blocking or the Pomodoro technique, where you work for a set period of time, then take a short break. Remember, the goal is not to create a rigid schedule that leaves no room for flexibility or spontaneity. Instead, it's about establishing a basic framework for your day that helps you to manage your time effectively and stay focused on your most important tasks. A well-established routine can be your secret weapon for supercharging your focus. All work and no play can dull your focus. That's why taking regular breaks is crucial. You've probably heard this before, but have you ever wondered why? Well, the human brain isn't built for prolonged periods of intense focus. It needs downtime to recharge, process information, and maintain peak performance. Now you might say, I don't have time for breaks, I've got too much to do. And yes, we're all busy. But think of it this way, if you're driving a car non-stop on a long journey, eventually, you'll run out of gas. Similarly, your brain needs pit stops to refuel and prevent burnout. So, how do you take breaks without falling into the trap of procrastination? Here's where techniques like the Pomodoro technique come in handy. Named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer, This method involves dividing your work into 25-minute intervals, or pomodoros, separated by 5-minute breaks. After every fourth pomodoro, you take a longer break of about 15 to 30 minutes. This approach is based on the idea that frequent breaks can improve mental agility. And it's not just about taking a pause from work. These breaks are an opportunity to stretch, move around, grab a healthy snack, or simply rest your eyes. It's about giving your brain a moment to relax and reset. And here's a pro tip. During your breaks, try to stay away from screens. Your brain needs a break from digital stimuli too. Instead, do something that relaxes you. Maybe take a short walk, do some light stretching, or simply gaze out of the window. You'll be surprised how these simple activities can refresh your mind and prepare you for the next round of focused work. So, start incorporating regular breaks into your workday. Experiment with the Pomodoro technique or any other method that suits your style. You might worry about losing precious work minutes, but you'll likely find that these breaks actually make you more productive in the long run. Remember, taking regular breaks isn't laziness. It's an essential part of maintaining focus. It's about working smarter, not harder. And that, my friends, is how you supercharge your focus. So, we've covered 5 small changes that can supercharge your focus. Let's take a moment to recap. We started by exploring the importance of minimizing distractions. Remember, it's all about creating a dedicated workspace, turning off those pesky notifications, and designating specific times for checking emails and social media. By doing so, you'll find that your concentration can reach new heights, unimpeded by the constant buzz of distractions. Next, we delved into the art of mindfulness. Whether it's through deep breathing exercises, mindful meditation, or simply paying attention to the present moment, practicing mindfulness can significantly enhance your ability to focus. It's about quieting the mind and honing in on the task at hand, allowing you to approach your work with a clear and focused mind. Then, we discussed the power of breaking tasks into smaller steps. Remember, a mountain is climbed one step at a time. By breaking down your tasks, you can combat feelings of overwhelm and increase your focus. Tools like to-do lists or task management apps can be invaluable in this process. We also emphasized the crucial role of routine in improving focus and productivity. Establishing a consistent daily routine, from set wake-up and bedtime to scheduled breaks throughout the day, can provide the structure needed to keep your focus sharp. Finally, we touched on the importance of taking regular breaks. Whether you opt for the Pomodoro technique or a method of your own, incorporating short breaks into your workday can help maintain your focus and stave off burnout. Remember, even a quick stretch or a moment to rest your eyes can make all the difference. Now, the ball is in your court. It's time for you to start implementing these changes gradually, one by one. Don't rush the process. It's not about overnight transformation, but about steady, consistent improvement. Start with one change and gradually incorporate the others. Before you know it, you'll see a significant improvement in your focus. Before we wrap up, we have one final request. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to see more content like this, we'd really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might find it useful, and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll be helping us reach more people who could benefit from these tips, and you'll also be ensuring that you never miss out on our future videos. We also have plenty of related resources and additional content that we think you'll find interesting. Whether you're looking to further improve your focus, increase your productivity, or just learn more about personal development in general, we've got you covered. You can find links to all of these resources in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and remember, focus is the key to productivity.